For those of you who don't know, I'm Maggie, and I am just as surprised as you that I'm sitting down to film this video right now. So today we're talking about all things summer 2021 FabFitFun, but if you've seen any of my other unboxings or have been following me for a little while, then you know I've been a big fan of FabFitFun for probably almost 5 years at this point. And in my last unboxing for the spring box, I was under the impression that my renewal was up like for the next summer box. And so I wasn't gonna renew. Turns out my renewal was actually in the fall. So I do have one more box to share with you, and then I am officially gonna sign off on all things FabFitFun. I am gonna walk you through what's inside the summer box and a couple of the add-ons that I ended up grabbing to use up the last of the credit that I had. And so if you're totally unaware about what FabFitFun is, it is a lifestyle subscription box that's sent to you quarterly. And the boxes are typically curated for that season. So think in the summer, things like sunscreen or sunglasses or towels, things along those lines. They also offer 2 different payment methods, so you could be an annual subscriber or a seasonal subscriber. Now, if you go the seasonal route, you'll get to make the decision at the beginning of each season whether or not you want to receive that box. And if you choose that, then your box is going to cost you $50 each time that you choose to receive it. But if you want to become an annual subscriber, you would actually pay $180 up front, which is saving you about $20 per year, and you're committing to 4 boxes the entire year. So it saves you a little bit of money, and it also comes with additional perks. So you get more customization options in your box, early access to add-ons, which I'll show you a couple of examples soon. And typically, in my experience with subscription boxes in general, it pays to be an annual subscriber. Now that you know a little bit more about the box, it is time to dive in and see what this summer has to offer. So I truly only got one add-on this go round, and it's this set of candles. It comes from the company called Faya Candle, and it says that every candle provides a meal to a child in need. So that's pretty cool that you're buying something and it's giving back. This one is bergamot and grapefruit, and this one is Caribbean salsa, which is very interesting. This one definitely appeals to me more. It's a little bit more subtle, a little bit less sweet. This one is really sweet and really summery, but the one thing that these both have going for them are that they're soy-based candles, so the burn is a little bit cleaner. Just like, I haven't even opened this box up truly, but the smell is so strong, so I really think that this would fill up a room really easily. Even if I didn't want to keep these myself, they come in these great little boxes that I felt like could be good gifts to keep on hand if you needed to bring a hostess gift or a housewarming gift or something along those lines. So this was the one add-on that I ended up choosing. And the next item is actually something that they called a box boost. So in addition to add-ons and subscription type items, like you can add these refill items that will ship to you every time you get a FabFitFun box, which is kind of cool. They've also added box boosts. So they typically partner with specific brands for that season, and you're able to add on their items for a discounted price. Now this hat is the box boost that I ended up choosing, and it comes from a brand called Gigi Pip, which I'm sure you've seen advertised on Instagram or something. And so when I saw this, I had to get it because these hats are crazy expensive. They retail for like $95+ in any of their styles. And this one just seemed so practical for my needs, just like a fun beach hat that's neutral, kind of goes with everything. I got this for $27. And if you look online, they are selling this on their site. Anybody could go buy it right now for $95. So you get a killer deal on this. And I had roughly $40-ish in credit. So I got this hat and those candles with that credit, which I thought was awesome. Now, if you were concerned about the size, it's considered one size fits most, but it does have this little elastic adjustable strap in the bottom, so you can tighten this to fit your head. I think that this has like a range of 3 inches in diameter that it can adjust to. Very, very impressed with this little boost to my box, and I feel like this has really allowed me to go out with a bang as far as FabFitFun is concerned. All right, so now we're gonna move into the actual box items. And one thing that I want to touch on is that it always comes with some sort of catalog. Typically they include interviews or maybe product descriptions and details, and they teach you how to use the different products that can come in your box. And I typically use this to look at the prices of everything and to show you what my other options were to customize. For the first time ever, FabFitFun had a 100% customizable box for annual subscribers, which was awesome because I feel like 9 times out of 10, I was never really impressed with what FabFitFun would choose for me. So for the first customization set, I ended up going with this beach tote from Somersault. It's made of this neoprene material, so think like stretchy like a wetsuit kind of. So you know it's gonna hold up really well to water or sand or whatever you throw at it, whether you're going to the beach or to a pool this summer. The straps kind of feel more like a seat belt material. And then I love that the inside has this additional zipper pocket so you could keep your wallet or your phone or things that you want to access or keep secure there. And it completely closes with a magnetic little snap closure here. I thought this would be really nice for me to pack in my suitcase, like in the bottom of my suitcase when we are going to Hawaii this summer, so that I can have a beach bag. It's really stretchy and it can flatten down really nicely, so I thought it would be good used for that. And I went with this red and pink combo, but it looks like you also had kind of a green and teal combination if maybe those louder colors are not your thing. Some other customization options that I had in this set include a CC Me serum, which I think is just like a vitamin C serum, a PMD face washer tool, which I already got in an add-ons in a prior FabFitFun box, so I didn't need that, a multi-wear wrap that you could use as a sarong or maybe a scarf, the Society 6 outdoor blanket, which is basically a picnic blanket that you can roll up and snap, and then it has a shoulder strap that you can take with you. Another option from Society 6 was a wine chiller, and then an L-Space tie-dye towel. For the second customization set, I ended up going with this little Obey pack of 2 hip resistance bands plus a 2-month trial of Obey the fitness program. Last summer around this time when everything shut down during the pandemic, I ended up subscribing to Obey, and I was a member for probably like 6 months and really loved it. They have like dance cardio classes that are really fun, boot camps, like HIIT workouts. They have something for everybody. And I was like, why not? I feel like this value is awesome. I could start my trial, my 2-month trial with Obey, and do specific hip resistance workouts with these workout bands. And I just thought that was great for summer as we're all just trying to stay in shape. Now, in this customization set, I found this just to be the most practical. I think that the value is super high. So you get the 2 months of the fitness program plus these resistance bands that obviously never expire. And so I thought that this was just an easy at-home gym equipment type thing that doesn't take up a ton of space. And if you're somebody that likes to travel and you like to work out when you're on the road, this is another really easy thing to pack in your suitcase. So some other options that I had in customization set number 2 were the Draper James Ruffle Nightie. I'm not really a nightgown person, so that was a no for me. But one that was very tempting was the Way Detox Shampoo and Scalp Massager. The reason being, I used to suffer from like a really itchy scalp. And ever since I found the right shampoo and conditioner, I really haven't had that issue anymore. And I've also been kind of alternating that with a blonde shampoo to try to lighten up these locks a little bit. So ended up going against that one, but I kind of surprised myself. Another option that I really liked, but I already owned something like it, was the Millie jewelry case. And then you also had the resistance bands, which I ended up choosing. Some guac and salsa bowls that I'm like, why do we need to label our bowls? That one just didn't appeal to me. A Bluetooth speaker, which I already have. A Tarte moisturizer. And then the cooler bag, which we had gotten in the summer box last year. This just kind of goes to show that members who have been here for a long time will start to see items kind of repeat. For the third customization set, I ended up going with this Supergoop Unseen sunscreen, and I was really excited to see this in the box because I've heard a million things about the glow screen, and so it was really nice to see that they had something for different skin types. And since then I've learned that they actually have 2 or 3 maybe other sunscreens that you could choose from, but in FabFitFun our option was the Unseen sunscreen, which is more for people with oily skin, oily complexion. It's not gonna add any luminosity, and it's supposed to almost be a primer and sunscreen in one. So what they have to say about it, the Unseen sunscreen has SPF 40 and is a weightless, colorless, scentless, oil-free formula for face that leaves behind a velvety, soft finish. Pretty straightforward. I think that this is perfectly curated for the summer box, and I loved that this was an option because I'm somebody that uses SPF every single day, but the ones that I have one that's more tinted that I love to layer under makeup, and I think that this is gonna be perfect to pack for our trip to Hawaii because this is reef safe, which Hawaii requires, and it's just supposed to be sun protection. It's not supposed to be makeup-y, and I think this is gonna be perfect for that. So other options that I had in this set were things like a Corksicle wine tumbler, the Living Proof dry shampoo, which I already have a bottle of, otherwise it would have been a super hard choice between these two. The AG Hair Coil Curl Activator. You can see I don't have curly hair, so that was not for me. A pool-size water-resistant pouch, a Bobble Bar Build Your Own Bracelet Kit, that looks like something that I would have picked out at the store when I was 8. So that was an out. The Mailing Goats Vitamin E Face Moisturizer and Nectar Blue Light Blocking Glasses. Again, those blue light blocking glasses I've gotten in a previous FabFitFun, so that was also an easy no. For customization set number 4, I feel like this was really skincare heavy, and I ended up going with the Sensuals Natural and Organic Skincare Facial Serum. This is a vitamin C serum, and it says that it has hyaluronic acid and Edelweiss plant stem cells. So I am almost out of my vitamin C serum that I already have, and I do like using that as kind of a first step in the daytime. And I do try to be really intentional with my subscription boxes and try to get things that I'm out of or try to avoid duplicative products. This was to fulfill a specific need. Love vitamin C serums, and this seems like such a big amount. This is 2 fluid ounces. I don't know, maybe that's normal, but this bottle just seems so much bigger to me for some reason. It says this is an antioxidant rich serum that helps to improve the appearance of the skin while working to protect and preserve from external damage. Not the most exciting one, but something that I actually needed, and so it was nice, since I had already paid the money, to go ahead and get something that I use regularly. So this was the smallest of all of the customization sets, and my other options were the Siete London Watermelon Burst Setting Spray, the African Botanicals Shimmering Gold Oil, and the TF Publishing Brain Teasers and Activity Book Bundle. All right, customization number 5. I saw this and I was like, a selfie light, come on, what is this, like 2010? But I ended up choosing it, and this is the Soar Tech Elevated Clip-On Selfie Ring Light. I am using this for a very specific purpose because I am still working from home, and where my desk is positioned in our house doesn't have a whole lot of natural light that's on my face. Like, it comes from the left and the right, so it ends up looking kind of dark where I am. And so I wanted this to clip onto my computer, and when I'm on video calls, which I am like, I don't know, 80% of my day, it would really help the lighting and the color. So hopefully this will work and this will be really helpful. And otherwise, I didn't go out and like break the bank buying some special light. It was something that was already coming to me that I had prepaid for. So I figured this was a very like low risk trial right here. So other options that I had in this set was a liquid lipstick. Another option was the Mind Tan Body Skin Recovery After Sun Gel, which to me kind of just sounds like aloe. The selfie ring light, which I got. The Dr. Brandt Pores No More Purifying Cleanser, the Flight Mode High Altitude Hydration Mask, and then 2 kitchen related items. So you could get the melamine printed tray that has these cute little lemons on it, or a set of 4 cutting boards, and we're definitely good in the cutting board department. So for me, the ring light will hopefully help improve my video at work. And for the last customization set, number 6, I also went the skincare route. And this is the Ulla Henriksen Fat Glow Facial. This is supposed to instantly exfoliate and illuminate with PHAs and Nordic birch sap. Backstory, I always go, and when I'm customizing things, I do research about the products to figure out which ones have the best value and which products are highly rated. So this is sold on Sephora, and so I went and read a bunch of reviews on it. And people have kind of likened this to the Drunk Elephant Baby Facial. And it had really good reviews from people with a variety of skin types. So I figured it was kind of a safe bet. I don't know, we'll see. So let me read you a little more about this. It says, let's get fat, and it's PHAT because it has PHAs in it, which I thought was clever. No downtime needed. This is packed with PHAs to help re-texturize. This one-step massage-activated facial targets fine lines, wrinkles, dark spots, and pores. It also hydrates and reveals smoother, instantly more luminous skin. Sounds great. So I am really excited to give this a shot. So this last customization set is kind of overwhelming for me to tell you all of the options because they really went with like the bundled route in this customization set. So for 5 of your options, it was different combinations of like a foot scrubber and a juicer and an ice cube tray and a lip thing, it all over the map. You could also do like a socks and eye gels combo, a cleansing cream and clay mask combo, and then some of these single products too. But for me, this seemed to be the one with the highest value because this is something that I can totally see myself using all up. And that is everything. That is all 6 items that are coming in your summer 2021 FabFitFun box. Remember that there are so many unboxings on YouTube and there are so many different combinations of items that you can get. So if you wanted to know more about a specific item that I didn't personally customize, be sure to check out other people's videos on YouTube. It feels so bittersweet that this truly is the last one, but I feel very confident in my decision. I've really enjoyed this service for so long, but it's just time to move on to newer things and to hopefully bring some new fresh content to you here on this channel. So if you liked this video, then like it. stick around, subscribe, join the community, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.